Welcome back to Needs of Children. In this video, we are going to get the information about Karnataka Secondary Education Examination Board Model Question Paper, Subject Social Science, English Medium, the detailed description of all the question and answers. So let's come to the which are the questions and from which lesson they are asked. Let's come to the we are going to get the details in this video. First main multiple choice question. First question. The founder of Ramakrishna Mission. So this is the lesson History chapter number 5, Social and Religious Reformation Movements. And the four options are Swami Vivekananda, option B, Annie Besant, option C, Jyotiba Phule, option D, Raja Ram Mohan Rai. And the right answer is Swami Vivekananda. Next question. Iron Man of India is. This is the question from the History chapter number 9, Post-Independent India. And the four options are option A, Jawaharlal Nehru, option B, Mahatma Gandhi, option C, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, option D, Subhash Chandra Bose. And the right answer is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And the next question, question number 3, the main objective of the establishment of Lokpal institution is. This question, it is Political Science, chapter number 1, the problems of India and their solutions. And the four options are option A, removing regional imbalance, option B, fighting against corruption, option C, eradicating communalism, option D, bringing gender equality. And the right answer is fighting against corruption. Next question, question number 4. The leader of the movement opposing Kaiga nuclear power plant was. This is the question, Sociology, chapter number 3, Social Movements. And the four options are option A, MD Nanjundaswamy, option B, Medha Patkar, option C, Sundarlal Bahuguna, option D, Shivaram Karant. And the right answer is Shivaram Karant. And the next question, question number 5, the Child Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act was brought into force in the year. This question, Sociology, chapter number 4, Social Problems. And the four options are option A, 1966, option B, 1976, option C, 1986, option D, 1996. And the right answer is option C, 1986. And the next question, question number 6. The place which receives the rainfall in India is. This is the question, Geography, chapter number 3, Indian Climate. And the four options are option A, Chirapunji, option B, Agumbe, option C, Ganganagar, option D, Mawsynram. And the right answer is Mawsynram is the right answer. And the next question, question number 7. The main objective of the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1973. This is the question, Economics, chapter number 2, Rural Development. And the four options are option A, implementing uniform system of Panchayat Raj institutions, option B, adding the word secularism, option C, reducing the age of voter from 21 to 18 years, option D, eradicating untouchability. Right answer is option A, implementing uniform system of Panchayat Raj institutions. And the next question, question number 8. Every year Consumer Day is observed on. This question, it is from Business Study, chapter number 4, Consumer Education and Protection. And the four options are Option A, August 10. Option B, March 15. Option C, November 1st. And option D, January 26th. And the right answer is March 15. And the next main. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. Question number 9. Why did the citizens of Junagadh revolt against their Nawab? This is the question from history, chapter number 9, post-independent India. And the right answer is, the Nawab of Junagadh had signed the agreement to join the state of Pakistan. So, the citizens of Junagadh revolted against their Nawab. Next question, question number 10. Who gave a call back to Vedas? This is the question from history, chapter number 5, social and religious reformation movements. And the right answer is, Dayananda Saraswati gave a call back to the Vedas. Question number 11. When did the UNO adopt human rights? This is the question from political science, chapter number 4, global problems and India's role. And the right answer, the UNO adopted human rights on December 10th, 1948. And the question number 12, what is female feticide? This is the question. Sociology, chapter number 4, social problems. The answer is, female feticide is an attempt to stop the natural growth of female fetus in the womb of a mother or abortioning the fetus forcibly. Question number 13. What is coffee blossom? This is the question from geography, chapter number 3, Indian climate. The answer is, conventional rain occurs during April and May. In Karnataka, it is called as coffee blossom. And the question number 14. Nowadays, inland waterways play a limited role. Why? This is the question from geography, chapter number 9, Indian transport and communication. And the right answer, nowadays inland waterways play a limited role due to the developments of roads and railways. Question number 15. Name any two housing programs implemented to provide shelter to homeless. This is the question from economics, chapter number 2, rural development. The answer is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Ashraya Yojana and Ambedkar Valmiki Housing Program. And the next question, why is Consumer Protection Act of 1986 passed? So this is the question from business study, chapter number 4, consumer education protection. And the right answer is, Consumer Protection Act of 1986 is passed to protection of consumer against the exploitation by the producers and traders. So next main, answer the following questions in 2 or 4 sentences each. Question number 17, explain the results of Battle of Buxar. This is the question from history, chapter number 1, advent of Europeans to India. The answer is, Shah Alam II accorded the Diwani rights over Bengal to the British. Shah Alam gave away all the rights over Bengal to the British for an annual fee of rupees 26 lakhs. The Nawab of Awadh had to give away a fine of rupees 50 lakh for waging a war against the company. With the death of Mir Jafar, the company paid pension to his son and took over the entire administration of Bengal. So next question, question number 18. What were the results of the Third Anglo-Maratha War? So this is the question from history, chapter number 2, the extent of British rule. Answer for this question, Marathas were defeated by the British. The British abolished the Peshwa post and granted a pension to Bajirao II. They installed Pratapa the descendant of Shivaji, as the rule of Sathara, a minuscule state, and named him as the traditional leader of Marathas. Suppressed the Maratha resistance. And the next, question number 19. Communalism is fatal to nation unity. How? This is the question from Political Science, chapter number 1, the lesson, the problems of India and their solutions. And the answer is, it creates social differences, mutual suspicion and fear situation in the society, political competition, social groupism and economic hatefulness is expressed in communalism. It has the capacity to endanger the integrity and unity of India. It not only disturbs the peace of the society, it also destroys the public and private property. It puts self-interest ahead of national interest. They attempt to preach their regional and also tend to be suspicious of other religion. And here, question number 19, there will be a choice. So the choice question is, how are the Panchashila principles helpful to improve the relationship between India and China? So this is the question from Political Science, chapter number 2, Indian Foreign Policy. And the answer for this question, based on similar lines, in 1954, both India and China accepted Panchashila principles to foster their international relationship. The following are the 5 principles called as Panchashila principles: respecting each other's sovereignty and regional interests, non-invention of each other, non-interference of each other's internal issues, mutual cooperation and respect, peaceful coexistence. Both countries are abide by these principles. Thus, Panchashila principles helpful to improve the relationship between India and China. So next question, question number 20. What are the advantages of division of labor? So this is the question from Sociology, chapter number 2, labor. And the answer for this question, division of labor has helped people to gain skill in a field and keep knowledge and training, earn economical benefits in accordance to their skills. Emergence of business and industrialization leads to specialization, helps to get more profit, helps to invest more and earn more profit. And here, so there will be a choice number question 20. The choice question is, what are the ill effects of mob violence? So this is the question from Sociology, chapter number 3, social movements. And the answer for this question, mob violence destroying public property. They create confusion. Out of the confusion, violence grow. Many a times, mob violence results in a major deaths. They create serious law and order situation. Mob violence leads to the dominancy of anti-social elements. And the next question, question number 21. How can soil be conserved? This is the question from Geography, chapter number 4, Indian soils. And the answer for this question, afforestation and deforestation, controlled overgrazing, counter farming, controlled overgrazing, construction of check dams, counter bunding, gully control and bench terracing. And the next, question number 22, differentiate the mountain forest and mangrove forests. This is the question from Geography, chapter number 5, Indian forest resources. And the difference are mountain forests, mangrove forests. So first we are going to get mountain forests, then after mangrove forest. The trees and plants are grow on the slopes of mountain. They occur in the Himalayan and a small extent in the Nilgiri hills. The important trees are oak, chestnut, ash, beech, pine, cedar, spruce, fir, deodar and walnut. Mangrove forests. The trees and plants are found in a wet marshy areas, in river deltas and along the sea coast washed by tides. They are mainly found in the deltas of rivers on the eastern coast and in pockets on the western coast of India. The important trees are rhizophora, canes, screw, pipe, palms, sundari, etc. And the next question number 23. Decentralization power is essential in democratic system. Why? So this is the question from economics, chapter number 2, rural development. And the answer is, it is a process through which power sharing occurs. People participate in decision making. It is also a process that aims at planning and development from below. This reduces various kinds of exploitation, upholds human independence and dignity, nurtures human values like compassion and cooperation. And the next question number 24, which are the services provided by Indian Post Office? This is the question from business study, chapter number 1, banking transactions. The answer for this question, Post Office Savings Bank, issues of National Savings Certificate, Kisan Vikasa Patra, monthly recurring deposits, postal life insurance, pension payment, money transfer. And the next, answer the following questions in 3 or 6 sentences each. Question number 25. Explain the impact of British education. This is the question from history, chapter number 3. The impact of British rule in India. Answer for this question, Indians could develop modernity, secularism, democratic attitude and rationality along with nationalistic ideals. Impetus was received for the local literature and languages. Periodicals started emerging. New social and religious reformation movements emerged. The thoughts of thinkers like J.S. Mill, Rousseau and Montesquieu brought fresh thinking in the mind of educated youth Indians. The freedom struggles that were taking place across the globe influenced the Indians also. The Indians could understand and appreciate their rich tradition. And the next question, 26. What were the effects of Third Anglo-Mysore War? This is the question from history, chapter number 4, opposition to British rule in Karnataka. And the answer, Tipu signed the Treaty of Srirangapatna 1792, which had unfavorable conditions. He was forced to part with half of his kingdom. He was forced to pay 3 crore rupees as war damage fee. He had to pledge 2 of his children as a guarantee against the payment. He was forced to release the prisoners of war. The British withdrew the combined army from Srirangapatna. And here there will be a choice question number 26. The choice question is, what are the contributions of Annie Besant to India? This is the question from history, chapter number 5, social and religious reformation movements. And the answer for this question, translating Bhagavad Gita to English and called as Shweta Saraswati. She wanted to education for all and opened schools. She started Central Hindu Benaras College in 1898. She started 2 periodicals, New India and Commonwealth. She started Home Rule League in 1916 and initiated Home Rule movement. She was active in the freedom struggle movement. She became the first woman president of Indian National Congress. She had knowledge of Vedanta philosophy. She advocated the Indian culture is more superior. She did a comparative study of Hinduism and Buddhism. And the next question number 27, list out the economic factors responsible to 1857 revolt. This is the question from history chapter number 6, the first war of Indian independence 1857. Answer for this, due to the development of industrialization in England, the Indian handicrafts and industries diminished. The artisans of Indian became unemployed. The weavers became the first victims as wool and cloth making industries suffered a lot. The Indian handicrafts became financially pathetic. The British levied high customs on Indian goods entering the market of England. The farmers were exploited by zamindars. Land tax collection rights awarded to talukdars were withdrawn. By forming Inam commissions, Inam lands were also withdrawn. The farmers had to undergo a lot of economic hardships and felt insulted. And the next question number 28, explain the relationship between India and Russia. This is the question from political science, chapter number 3, Indians' relationship with other countries. And the answer, India has cordial relationship with Russia. India had good relationship with Russia in the field of economics, politics and other areas. USSR had opposed China's invasion of India in 1962. USSR had supported the Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in 1966. During the Goa liberation in 1961, USSR had supported to India at UNO. In 1971, India USSR signed an agreement of 20 years for peace and cooperation. USSR had supported for the establishment of Bhilai and Bokaro steel plants. India has taken major support from Russia to improve its industries and technology. Russia has extended its support to Indians' quest for permanent seat in the UN Security Council. And the next question number 29, explain the legal measures undertaken to eradicate untouchability. This is the question from Sociology chapter number 1, social stratification. And the answer for this question, the article 17 of the Indian Constitution prohibits untouchability. The government of India has implemented Untouchability Crime Act was implemented in 1955. Civil Rights Protection Act was implemented in 1976. The Act of 1989 has given some specific responsibilities for the eradication of untouchability. Universal rights to vote and participate in election has also been provided. Reservation has been given in the field of education and employment for scheduled castes and tribes along backward classes. And the next question 30, explain the importance of communication in the development of the country. This is the question from Geography chapter number 9, Indian transport and communication. And the answer, it helps in quick transmission and discrimination of ideas, information and messages. It helps in the creating awareness among the people about government policies and programs of development. It enables us to about natural hazards and disasters, weather forecasting, etc. It helps in the progress of trade, industry, agriculture, etc. It provides entertainment. It provides day-to-day information of the world. Helps to maintain unity and integrity of the country. And here there will be a choice question number 30. The choice question is, industries are localized few places only. Why? So this is the question from Geography chapter number 10, Indian industries. And the answer, supply of raw materials, supply of power, transport and communication facilities, market facilities, capital, labor and water facilities, ideal climate, government policies. And the next question number 31, how can the effects of earthquakes be reduced? This is the question from Geography chapter number 11, Indian natural disasters. And the answer for this question, avoid the human settlements in the earthquake prone zones. Follow earthquake resistant designs for the construction of buildings. Use building materials of high quality and avoid high rise buildings. Restrict the over groundwater mining. Restrict urban growth in the family areas with high seismic vulnerability. Avoid the construction of large dams and reservoirs. Stop deforestation and heavy quarrying activities. Post disaster measures. And the next question number 32. Mention the functions of self-help groups. This is the question. Economics, chapter number 2, rural development. And answer, to share meager resources, obtain external support, undertake joint business, manage accounts and bank transactions, take up income generating activities, earn, spend and save at their willingness. Loans and subsidies. Dignity and autonomy has increased. All round development. And here there will be a choice question number 32. Choice question is, mention the main features of Panchayat Raj institutions. So this is the same lesson, economics, chapter number 2, rural development. And the answer for this question, a 3-tier structure of district, taluk and village panchayats with the Grama Sabha as foundation. Direct and periodic elections. Reservation of seats for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, backward classes and women. Provision of major financial and administrative responsibilities, budget and audit requirements. Provision for executive support staff and a strict procedure for dissolution, suppression of panchayats and mandatory elections within 6 months of dissolution. And the next question number 32. What are the advantages of opening a bank account? This is the lesson, business study, chapter number 1, banking transactions. And the answer for bank account facilities, safe custody of money. Bank account helps in making payments. Bank account helps in collection of money. Bank account holders get advances and loans. Bank account helps in smooth financial transactions. Bank account holders can get safe deposit locker facility. And here there will be a choice for this question. And the choice question is, what are the causes for consumer exploitation? This is the question from business study, chapter number 4, consumer education and protection. And the answer is, hindrance of middlemen, changed the marketing methods. The direct transaction between the producer and consumer has almost stopped. The price fixation of goods and services was done mainly by the middlemen. Consumers had to undergo various difficulties and problems. They incurred many losses. And the next main, answer the following questions in 8 to 10 sentences each. Question number 34. Explain the achievements of Subhash Chandra Bose in freedom struggle. History, chapter number 8, era of Gandhi and national movements. And the answer, he rejected the prestigious post in the British service and took active part in the freedom struggle. He was popularly called Netaji. To organize Indians settled abroad and equip them for fighting freedom struggle against the British. He travelled to Vienna, Berlin, Rome, Istanbul and other countries and inspired the Indians and supported their motherland. Established Socialist Party with Nehru. Established Forward Bloc. Opposed the British war preparation and also the participation of British India in the war, joined hands with the enemies of the British and thereby defeat the British, established an army with the help of Indian war criminals in Germany. Give me blood, I will give you freedom, called for Delhi Chalo. President of Haripur and Tripura session, opposed soft attitude of Gandhiji towards war policy. Leadership of INA Captain Lakshmi, commandant of Jhansi Regiment, planned a military strategy through Rangoon, fierce fighting on the Burma border. Died in a aeroplane accident. And the next question number 35. How did radicals fight against the British? So this is the question from history, chapter number 7, freedom movement. And the answer for this question, the soft stance of moderates towards the British made unhappy and called moderates as political beggars. Lal Pal Bal and Aravindo Ghosh are the main leaders opposed for Bengal division. Tilak declared, Swaraj is my birthright, I would definitely get it back. Aim was complete freedom, organized common people, employed religious celebrations to organize people, Ganesha, Shivaji, Durga celebrations. Tilak published Kesari Maratha, encouraged common people to protest against British. Radical writings of Tilak galvanized the common people. Tilak was arrested. Tilak wrote Gita Rahasya in the prison, took issues to the doorstep, boycotting of foreign goods and the institutions. And here there will be a choice, question number 35. The choice question is, how was non-cooperation movement organized? This is the question from history, chapter number 8, era of Gandhi and national movements. The answer for this question, boycotting schools, colleges and courts, boycotting elections, returning all the honors and medals, nominated members to the local bodies, resigning from their membership, boycotting all government functions, boycotting all foreign goods, encouraging activities of handlooms and production of khadi, open national schools, achieving unity among Muslims and Hindus, educating untouchability, uplifting the women by empowering them. And the next question number 36. Explain the achievements of UNO. This is the question from political science, chapter number 5, international institutions. And the answer for this, peacekeeping functions, economic and financial achievements, social achievements. Among that, peacekeeping functions worked towards resolving the crisis of Suez Canal, Iran, Indonesia, Kashmir, Palestine, Korea, Hungary, Congo, Cyprus, etc. It has continued to work on disarmament and nuclear disarmament, peacekeeping functions and observatory roles, economic and financial achievements, strive to uplift of socio-economic status of the people of the world, general agreement on the trade and tariff, international organizations like World Bank, International Monetary, working well with the able support of UNO. Social achievements, WHO, UNESCO, World Refugees Council are few organizations that are interested in social well-being of the world. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 played a decisive role in the removal of apartheid, colonialism and imperialism. And the next question, question number 37, name the different types of agriculture practiced in India. This is the question from geography, chapter number 7, Indian land resources. And the answer for this question, subsistence farming, mixed farming, humid farming, intensive farming, plantation farming, irrigation farming, commercial farming, and the last, dry farming. And the last main, question number 38, Draw an outline map of India and mark these. So, option A, Malabar coast. Can you see that? The location of Malabar coast. And the option B, river Narmada. And the option C, Tungabhadra project. And option D, Delhi. So, this is about model question paper to Karnataka Secondary Education Examination Board with a complete analysis of the model question paper number 2. And I will come back with the next subject, next topic. Until, keep watching my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.